Okay, sit down here. Coming over, coming closer. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man. So big and so strong.
Okay. I wanted to talk about the wedding a little bit too, because we've basically, since he got here, my first priority when he got here was, oh Nigel, yeah, you're here, ha! And then followed by Black Friday and the fallout from that, because that's a ton of work. And to be perfectly frank, my associate Carrie, who some of you may be talking to on social media, she and I did most of the prep work prior to the actual Black Friday sale, and we both worked the help desk. And then after Cyber Monday, I was basically focused on, getting Nigel up here to Ohio so we could get married and stuff. And my associates have done a bang-up job, like a stellar, amazing job of keeping the ship right, and I just want to take a second to acknowledge that it's been a real blessing to have them there, and that they do a wonderful job with what they do. So if you ever talk to one of our associates and you ever feel compelled to, please feel free to thank them. They do a beautiful job with what they do, and they take a lot of pride in it too. Anyhow, so after Cyber Monday, you and I drove up here to Ohio, because we're getting married up here, because most of our friends and family are from this area. And it's been hard because we're both, kind of fish out of water here, staying in hotels. We don't live in the area anymore. It's changed a bit. And when you're not staying at home, everything's kind of expensive when you're out of town. And yeah, it's been kind of annoying in that regard. I feel like my wallet is weeping. And I find myself griping like some kind of stereotypical 1950s husband, like in the cartoons where he opens up the wallet and the moth comes out.
Yeah.
Because between all of this and the wedding stuff, I'm just tapped. And so it's been super stressful. And then, my hormones, like everyone comments, oh, you have such peaches and cream skin. Girl, it's Dermablend. I do not have peaches and cream skin. My skin, okay, keeping it completely 100. I've been on the rag okay, so I had my hormones been messed up, okay, because I had my weight loss surgery on September 9th of this year, and for every freaking day except for 2 weeks since that surgery, I have been on the rag. So my face has been chronically broken out, my hormones are really messed up, and my doctor is basically like, because it's not going to stabilize until I'm done losing weight. And it's just, so my hormones are messed up, the stress is not helping. The lack of sleep, you've been helping with that though. Yeah, he's very soothing, he's very comforting, he is. In fact, we just talked to the efficient earlier, and one of the first things, she's kind of a new agey efficient, which I actually kind of dig. And she no offense to anybody else, because me, I come from a liturgical church background, so I like all of it really. So I'm very all-inclusive. In fact, I even worked at a Unitarian church once, so hey, if it makes you happy, I'm non-judgmental. So, but anyway, she one of the first things she asked me if he was a Leo. Like, she started talking about astrology. I was like, no, I'm a Leo, he's a Cancer. So if that means anything to any of you guys, I'm a Leo, and he's a Cancer, Gemini cusp, okay? If that means anything. And so, I'm a girl, so I went through that phase in high school where that stuff was really fascinating to me. And it's still fun to talk about sometimes. But in a nutshell, like, he's like the poster boy for a Cancer, basically. Like, if you read the description, he's all of those things. And they're very comforting and soothing and protective and all of that stuff. And he's all of those things. So
I try.
yeah, well, you are. I should open up a book sometime and be like, look at all these things it says about you. You're fabulous. Because even if you don't believe it, you can just be like, yeah, I'm fabulous. So, quit making winky faces in my audience.
They like it.
Yeah, but you're mine.
I know I'm yours.
Make winky faces in me. But so, yeah, so that's kind of the weirder stuff we've been dealing with, but it's been rough because I have this philosophy about life where like nothing brings out family crap. I said scrap. More than weddings, babies being born, or funerals.
Yeah.
Any of those big three, and you're gonna have drama. Even if everything goes perfectly according to plan, someone's gonna make that blow up. And so yeah, of course, we're getting married, so trauma, right? Like, I'm not even gonna go into it, but just assume you've been to weddings or have been married, you've gone through this or seen it or been in the midst of people going through this drama, I'm sure. And so it couldn't have escaped your notice that sometimes people are crazy. And so that's been making it rough. And, and they're very well intended too. So it makes it hard because you can't just be like, please stop, crazy aunt so-and-so. Because you know that their heart's in the right place, but damn, they need to stop.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get married and get it over with. So that's been a big thing. And the other thing, the more soul-crushing thing, the thing that sucks more than anything on earth is that our visa has not finished being processed yet.
Yeah. So we got everything filled in.
We didn't know.
We crossed all the T's, we dotted all the I's, we took the pictures, we signed everything, and we got everything sent in, and they said, oh, yeah, it's okay, we're going. Everything's going great guns, the application's been sent through, and this and that and the other. So as we get closer to the date, we find out that it's 3 months of preparation time on this end of the Atlantic, and up to another 3 months on the other end of the Atlantic. So we're looking at up to 6 months, twice the time we were expecting, and the wedding date, which we set 1.5 years ago, is fast approaching.
Yeah, and we already paid for the venue, we've already paid for the catering, we've already paid, well, we haven't quite finished paying for the officiant, but I already paid for the music, we already sent out all the invitations, we already sent out all the save the dates, we already paid for the dress, paid for the tuxes, paid for the cake. Everything's been paid for. I even paid for my bridesmaids' dresses and stuff. So, because I didn't want to burden anybody right before Christmas. I was like, whatever, I'll just cover them. And so, because I only got 2 of them, so it's not like that big a deal. And man alive, we went through all of this thinking that we had all this time. And there's nothing wrong with our case.
No.
Everything's being processed smoothly so far. Knock on wood or something.
Yep.
But so far, everything's going well.
Yeah.
It's just bureaucracy.
The wheels of bureaucracy turn exceeding slow, I believe the quote is.
Yeah. So we are now in this sort of impossible, depressing situation that is still unfolding, mind you. Where we talked to the officiant today, and she told us that because we cannot, under any circumstances, like, this drama is still happening. It's still real. It's still happening.
Yeah.
Like, we cannot get married just yet, because if we do, before his visa gets approved, then he could be permanently barred from the country.
For fraud.
For fraud. So we cannot do that. We have to wait for the visa to get approved. So we talked to the officiant today, and we were like, well, is there any way we could just, like, not file the papers or something? No. There's no way to do that. Like, essentially all we can do is after spending all this money and putting all this time and all of this work and all this effort into things, we can only have a commitment ceremony.
Yeah.
They can't pronounce this. She can't even like pretend to pronounce this man and wife.
Can't even use the words man and
Can't use
wife
the
or
words.
wedding or marriage.
We were gonna have a really cute reading that we can't use anymore.
No.
Because it had the words man and wife and marriage in it.
Yes.
She can't pronounce this man and wife.
Yet. That's the important word, my sweet. Yet. Our efficient, lovely lady has said that when the visa comes through, she would be more than happy to pronounce us man and wife when we've got all the paperwork done and dusted and in front of her. So thank you, Catherine.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
It's still depressing though.
It is depressing, but we will get there, my sweet. We will get there. We will be man and wife. I have spoken.
I literally spent like half the afternoon crying. It was a mess. I probably, like, I put on extra makeup to cover. I probably look super pale right now, but I put on like extra makeup to hide the bags because I spent half the afternoon crying. So of course I had to go to Ulta and buy a bunch of stuff. Because, I mean, coping. But yeah,
We'll get there, my treasure. We'll get there. We will be married. We will be man and wife. We've been working toward this for years. We will get there. Nothing will stop us. Not bureaucracy, not death.
it'll be hard to marry you if you died.
I'm sure there are precedents. Tim Burton did a whole film on that.
Yeah. I don't know though. That might be the deal breaker.
See, that's what I do. I cheer her up. I get her laughing again. And we will be married. Oh yes. We will be married. I adore you.
I love you too. So we're figuring this out.
Yes.
We're still gonna go through the ceremony.
Yeah, we're going to have a big party for everyone, friends and relatives, people we care about.
I mean, look at what we've done. Look at all the crap we did. Like, we got a dress, we got tuxes, we went through all of these hoops, we paid a small fortune just to get the visa crap done.
Yeah.
And we're still doing it. And the airfare going back and forth, and like the cake and the music and the invitations and all that crap, it's all so expensive. And
even with the budget cutting we had in place, we've done very well.
We're frugal.
We've done very well, bringing in way under what the average American wedding budget is.
But still,
it's still
that takes more work, not less.
Yeah.
Being that frugal takes more work because you have to do a lot more stuff yourself to save the money. Like, I'm assembling my own flowers and stuff. So I mean, it's annoying, to say the least, to do all of that stuff and then have it just be a commitment ceremony, which we just found out again today, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around because I still haven't even told most of my family yet that this is, because I just found out today that this is only going to be a commitment ceremony. And I don't want them to feel like they're being duped or that we just invited them to a party for vanity's sake or something like that, because it's not like that at all.
No.
Like, we're so serious about this.
My commitment to you has been real for years and years and years. And if it takes another couple months, so be it. I will marry you, Heather.
Damn right.
And it's not going to be some dodgy Star Wars wedding. Brian.
But Brian.
Trust me, Sean will get a huge kick out of that. No. As a joke.
As a joke.
As a joke, yes. I would not actually make it a Star Wars themed wedding.
But lightsabers are fun.
Lightsabers are fun. I will not lie, lightsabers are fun.
Yeah.
Especially, well, I mean, swashbuckling.
He fences!
Princess Bride.
He knows how to fence.
Yeah. Foil, epee, saber, and lightsaber.
Like how you said that.
Yeah. Well, no. I got into fencing at university because it's great fun. I like all those old swashbuckling movies, Robin Hood and Princess Bride and all that sort of thing. Lots of good sword fights. And it's great fun. It's good exercise. I lost about 15 pounds during the semester I was doing fencing. And it's great. They give you a sword, you get to stab people, and no one arrests you. There is no downside. It's marvelous. It's marvelous. Cannot recommend it enough. Great fun.
So, yeah. We'll just have, I mean, I'm not going to do all this for when it's an actual wedding.
No.
Because, I mean, we've already spent all this money. I'm not, it's been such a headache and so much drama. I'm not going to do it twice.
We're doing the big bash. That's it. Once. That's it.
Yeah, but we should do something fun and casual for the,
Oh, yeah.
for when we actually get married.
Yes.
God, it sounds so horrible to say that, though.
I know, my sweet, but it's bureaucracy.
Like, it does. The whole thing feels so...
Hollow?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really feel hollow because the sentiment is real.
Of course it is.
Like, our intentions are real.
Yes.
Very real.
Oh, yes.
But... God, there's just something about the fact that they can't... That they can't say that we're man and wife that really sticks with me in a very unsavory way.
Yeah, I know.
Because that would be so freaking gratifying.
Yes.
Won't it?
It will. After all these years, after all this effort and time and money we've spent trying to be together.
And just think of all the people that just kind of stumble into it.
Yeah.
You know, like when Britney Spears, like, when she got married in 2006 or something, she was just like, whatever, oop, you're my friend, let's do this, you know? And for us, it's like this long, drawn-out thing, and then people might watch this and be like, why are they taking their time with this? Why don't you just do it already? Like, we're trying!
Bureaucracy, that's why.
It's hard! Like,
It is.
you have no idea. There are lawyers involved in the whole thing. It's a lot of work to bring somebody in from another country. And it gets harder all the time. And
Yeah.
I constantly watch the news because I'm terrified that, you know, because of the current political climate, not to get too political about it, but because of the current political climate, that they'll make, you know, sweeping legislative changes that will make it even harder for immigrants to come into the country. And if that happens, then we might be left at square one. So there's a little bit of anxiety there about that too. And man, today's been rough. Just rough.
Yes, my sweet.
But at least I got to spend it with you.
And we laughed.
Well, yeah, because you're funny and you try to make me laugh. You're very good at injecting a little bit of light into even really dark situations. Doesn't mean it doesn't suck, though.
Of course it sucks. It sucks donkey parts. But you're probably going to cut that out.
No, it's funny.
Okay. It does suck, but we love each other. We love each other intensely. We've loved each other for years. Bureaucracy is not going to stop us. We will be married because I adore you and I know I can be good for you. You deserve some happiness and I want to be the one to give it to you.
You want to be the one to give it to me.
Oh, yes.
Leave it to me to take a perfectly romantic moment and turn into like an 8th grade snicker fest.
It was either you or me. You just speaking to it.
You're gonna give it to me. Sorry, I will cut that out. Maybe I don't know. It's
Maybe.
Anyway, I mean, we're all adults. This is CysterWigs After Dark.
Smooth.
Yeah, so it's rated PG. This is the P part.
Turn 6 already. If you haven't watched Frisky Dingo, it's a hoot. She said I'm basically the supervillain from that piece.
There's a villain called Killface, and he's British, or at least he has a British accent.
Yes.
And he uses all these really long words because they're long, and he knows them. And that's the only reason why he uses them, I think. And you do that.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, he uses long words, and you respond with yes.
Indubitably. That better, my sweet?
Yes.
Indubitably and unequivocally. Certainly. Right, well, I want to thank you all again for watching and commenting and being very supportive to us and our endeavors in romance. And we'll get there. We will get there. I want to marry this woman, have done for years, because she is wonderful and special and amazing and brilliant and all these other good adjectives. And I've loved her since 1999. We'll get there, my treasure. We'll get there.
I love you.
And I adore you.
So, we're gonna cuddle now. So, okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.